What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, and today, like I said, I'm doing the Stardust combos. I'm going to do two. They're more of test hands because a lot of times I draw into extenders, but that's kind of going to be the idea behind it. Instead of just you going off of like the solid, like 2-card play starters, it's never really going to be that way because you're always going to end up drawing into something. Combo number 2, I guess, will be a little more specific, but I'll show you kind of one of the main play starters in combo 1 and where you can take it. I'm actually going to take this step by step that way because it's kind of confusing. These are all like brand new cards to me. So tuning is going to go ahead and go off, but anytime you can get junk converter, and I'm going to search with tuning here just real quick. Like this is really like the you will see a lot of people probably use this as their starters. Like the ideology behind these two cards just in general, or like your play starters, is getting a level 5 synchro on the field. And that's Junk Speeder, which is going to special summon a ton of tuners from your deck. That's kind of like where this all comes from. So the Junk Converter can actually pitch a tuner and then search a Synchron monster. So you're going to search a Junk Synchron. Again, it's not really important to play starter too much. There's tons of ways to get to level 5 synchros. But so the Junk Converter and the Junk Synchron, the Junk Synchron special summons a level 2 from the graveyard or lower. But now that you have a 5, obviously, you can go ahead and convert that. And I did have a Doppel Warrior in my hand. This is like one of the best cards in the deck, if you can believe that. When a card special summoned from the graveyard, he can special summon itself from the hand. So that's all fine and dandy. So those cards can get converted into a Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder special summons as many Synchron tuners as possible at different levels from your deck in defense position. And then you can't special summon for the rest of the turn except for Synchro, but that's perfectly okay. We're going to be looking to do that. And the cool thing actually is you can, if you do the combo this way, or if this is your play starter, you can actually chain link one Junk Converter. It lets you special summon a Synchron back from the graveyard. But because you're going to special summon 4, you're actually blocking yourself. So, like I said, you would probably activate this first and that second. So if they had an Ash, it would just be a complete waste. Or like a Skullmeister or something like that. So you're going to special summon all these different level tuners from your deck. And now the new Stardust Synchron monster can search the new spell, which is what you're going to do. That is Arriving Miracle. Arriving Miracle lets you stack the new level 1 tuner, which I'm sure I do here. And like I said, like this deck is based around level 2 non-tuners. So TG Hyper Librarian is a 5, so you can go ahead and convert like your Junk Synchron and your Doppel Warrior into TG Hyper Librarian. And since you Synchro Summon, you can now draw a card, which is what you do. And when this card is drawn, the new Wish Converging Dragon, it can special summon itself from the hand. So you can go ahead and do that as well. And now you can convert your Junk Speeder and your Floor Synchron into an FA Dawn Draxter. So there's your first interaction for the turn. And since you Synchro Summoned, you can draw a card. That can trigger the Floor Synchron from the graveyard. Let's just special summon you can special summon a level 2 or lower monster from your hand. And luckily for me, I had the Asna Rocket. I don't know how to say that. It's a level 1 and level 2 non-tuners are huge in this deck, and I'm sure I actually use that immediately. So you can convert this Rocket Dragon and the Unknown Synchron into what's called a Celestial Double Star Shaman. Lets you special summon a level 2 non-tuner monster from your hand or graveyard. Again, I think I summoned back the Doppel. I sure do, because it actually replaces itself with tokens. We'll see if I even use that effect. But I can keep drawing cards since I continue to Synchro Summon. Then you can convert the Celestial and the Doppelganger into a Herald of the Arclight, which is very cool. And I can draw one more time again. I think I actually convert the Herald into something else. I'm actually just Synchro Summoning up with them into a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, which is another negate, which is really nice. I can draw another card. And this card actually has 2 effects. So it lets you special summon a tuner from your hand, which is awesome. You can convert the TG Hyper Librarian. You've probably drawn enough, right? Or you probably would like to do more, but you can only ask for so much. And that level 2 non-tuner again, putting in a lot of work. But Stardust Dragon and a level 2, and this obviously Wish Converging, can actually equal you the new boss monster, which is really nice. And that is Shooting Majestic Dragon, level 11. If you did actually have to special summon back a level 1 non-tuner, you can go into the original. It's really good too. Majestic Star Dragon, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, trigger this card and negate the activation. And it destroys all the cards your opponent controls. So, and I believe this card, it won't return to the extra deck. So this one's better, but still, going into the original is not bad at all. It doesn't destroy your cards too, which is really important. But this is 3 interruptions. This is an Omni negate, this is a monster negate, and that's a spell negate. Pretty even keel, right? And this will return, you know, during your turn as well. Very nice in my opinion. So that was combo number 1. Combo number 2 is actually really interesting. So this doesn't look like it's going to be anything. It's actually like all the new support cards in my hand. So when I was playtesting, like, what is I even going to do here? So as long as you have like a normal summon, this is actually not important, but you can special summon this card from your hand by tributing a monster. It's exactly what I do. Special summon that. And now that it's special summoned, I can grab one of the new spells. And since I have this one in my hand, I can grab the other one. And when a card is tributed, you can special summon this card. Very nice. These two alone obviously equal a Stardust Dragon. And I grab the Stardust Illuminate. So here's all the new support, in case you guys wanted to see all of it in action, right? I can go ahead and convert the Arriving Miracle, and that can help me stack that new card that just like last time. You can convert those two into a Stardust Dragon. That will trigger the Stardust Trail, which special summons a token. And since I synchro summon, I can draw a card. That is going to get me the Wish Converging Dragon. That's going to special summon the token. And now since I own a Stardust monster, I can go ahead and activate this. And that will help me summon another Stardust Synchron from the deck. Can't use the effect again, unfortunately. But still, I need as much material as I possibly can. So how creative is that, right? Using the Stardust token and a Stardust Synchron that I can't use anymore. It's still a level 5. That's all that matters. Like I said, that's the core of the deck. So Chunk Speeder's going to special summon a bunch of tuners. And this, I'm going to use the second effect since I think I missed timing the first time I drew a card here. So I'm going to special summon the Wish Converging Dragon from my hand. Or I may not actually be able to. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I did. Very nice. So you can actually banish this card from the graveyard to level manipulate, which is obviously extremely clutch. So I'm going to do that. Then I can convert this Junk Speeder and the Floor Synchron into a Power Tool Dragon that helps me grab an equip spell, and I only have 3. So either you're going to draw it or you don't. Like, this can either be a negate if you hard drew the Living Fossil, or if you need to, you know, need an extender. Living Fossil obviously is pretty good. You can convert the Power Tool Dragon and the level 1 Unknown Synchron into a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now I can special summon back a non-tuner. That's so important. Level 1s are really good. Level 1s are fantastic. And since I level manipulated, I can still go into the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, which is nice. So again, that wasn't the greatest combo in the world, but it is 2 negates, which is cool. 2 big monsters, and this is going to come back, like I said. And from the hand that was about as awkward as could humanly possibly be, I would say that's a pretty good end board. So that's an introduction to some of the Synchro or Majestic Stardust combos, or whatever you want to call it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you're doing with the deck, which direction you're taking in. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for today's video, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night.